It's Beatrice again. Welcome to this video. In this video, we are going to be discussing about tables. In HTML, tables consist of various tags. We have the th, tr, and the td, which are all command in the HTML. The th means thread, the tr means table row, and the td means table data. Let's analyze this on the video. Let's dive in. To dive in, we are going to be creating a new file. So since we are talking about table, I'd like to name mine table.html. Don't forget to put the HTML. Then here is the file, Control 1. I get I like to adjust this. So my title, since I'm talking about table, I like to title it tables. And I come straight to the body. So let me say header 1. Header 1, I close the tag. Let me say I'm working on tables. Now this is where I'm going to be calling the table. So I'll call the command table. I close the tag. It give me open and close tag. Now here is the place we use the threads. I call the command, close the tag. It give me an open and close tag. Then the thread is being represented with a th. Close the tag. Now this table row, in this table, I'm going to like writing stuff like, let me say capital, and let me say state, and let me say GDP. Okay, let me refresh. Ctrl S, copy path, then I paste it to my web browser. You can see capital, state, GDP, and this is an header 1 tag. Is too bold. Let me make it header 2. Ctrl S and refresh. Okay, I think this is better. So as you can see, the thread is it's like the header. The thread here is like the header, capital, state, and GDP. It's like the header, and also make it bold. And then this is the table, the command I'm called. This is the thread. I placed it by representing it by th, which is the command you will call for it. Then I close the tag here. I come again. Now I will need a row. So the row is being represented with tr, opening and closing tag. Then I put the table data. What data am I going to be putting on the table? We are going to see that. So on this capital, no, let me say country. Country. Now let me say capital and GDP. Then over here, let me make use of Nigerian. Another data, let me say Abuja. Then let me use an illustration example for the GDP. Let's say 250,000. Control S and refresh. You can see. So this is the thread, and this is the table row. Then this Nigerian, Abuja, and 250,000 in the table data. After the closing tag, I will go again and add one more table row. Okay, yeah, table row. I input a table data. Then I say Morocco. I, I say Ramat. Don't forget to put the TD. Ramat. Then let me use an illustration example and put, let's say, 20,000. Control S and refresh. Then I get another table row and table data. Now what next? We'll be needing to put a borderline on your table. There is always this borderline on it. Come straight to this table. I call the command border. Let me make border be 1. Control S and refresh. So since it comes out like this, there is a mistake somewhere. Okay, tables, H1, tables, table. Yeah, I think I found the mistake. Control S, refresh. Good. So we have our border. As you can see over here, border is equals to 1. So let me say border is equals to 5. We can try different variables. It makes the borderline more thicker. Then I think I will prefer to use 1. Control S, I refresh. Is it working? It's definitely working. So these are all what I represent them with, the tables. As you can see, the table closed the tag, the old table tag here. These are all the table. So the next one I called was the thread, which is this country, capital, and GDP. And then these are the table row and table data. So if you want to put more rows here, you can continue to put more rows. You just have to come here, open another table row, and then put your data, then you continue. As you can see, these are the threads. It ends here, represented with a line. These are the table rows. We have just 2 table rows, and they all have their data. Another table row over here, and it also have its own data. So this is how we go about form. Is it working? It's definitely working perfectly. We have come to the end of this video. On our next video, we'll be discussing about form. Do well to like, share, and comment. And please consider subscribing for more updates like this. See you on our next video. Bye.